This is a quick video on how to arrange several pictures into one workspace. This is probably easiest on Lightroom, so that's where we'll start. You need to be in the library mode and you need to choose where your pictures are saved. So in my case, this is on a desktop in a folder called JPEGs, and I have 8 pictures which are highlighted here, and then I need to choose the print mode. On the left hand side, it's just immediately gone into the 4x6 workspace. But what I'm going to do is go into the 4x5 contact sheet, which allows you to get all 8 images onto one contact sheet space. The problem with this is that I have 12 empty spaces which aren't doing anything. So if I go back over to the right here, I can alter the number of rows. So I'm going to go 4 rows and 2 columns. So now I have my 8 pictures with no empty spaces. So that I can get the images a bit larger, I'm going to untick this box that says keep square, and I'm going to alter the width of the cell size, which means that my pictures can fit on the page more closely. So now I've got this arrangement of 8 pictures on this A4 paper size, and they look reasonably compact and easy to view. Now, to get this into a format we can share somewhere else, I need to, normally what I would do is go to File and Export. But if you do that using Lightroom, even in this contact sheet view, it exports all 8 images separately, and they just end up in your folder or on your desktop as separate pictures. So in this case, I'm going to go down here to Printer and click Printer, which brings up a new dialog box. And on the left here, it says PDF, and I'm going to say save. No, actually, you can save it as PDF, and then you can choose where to save that as a PDF on your desktop. But if you prefer to have it in a JPEG, in my case, I can open in Preview. If you're on a PC, you would have to choose the software that opened it up on your computer. But on mine, it is Preview on a Mac, so I'm going to open in Preview, which brings them up here. And if I want to see them all together, I can just zoom out on the view and then go File, Save, and then give them a title. So I'm going to just say JPEG contact, and then I'm going to choose somewhere to save them, so desktop and JPEGs, and in the format then you can go from PDF to JPEG and click Save, and then you've got a JPEG which can be uploaded to Flickr or Facebook or anything like that. So that's the Lightroom way of handling it. To do this in Photoshop is a little bit more long-winded, but not impossible, or not that difficult really. In Photoshop, I have my 8 pictures open, so I just need to now go to File and New, and I'm going to choose an A3 document from the New Document window and click Create. That gives me a white blank document on Photoshop. So then I need to click on the tabs of one of my other pictures and go Edit and go to Select and select all, and then Edit and then Copy, and then go back to my untitled A3 blank document and go Edit and Paste. And that will bring my picture up, and if I go to my Move tool I can play around at getting that to go in the right place. I might need to shrink it down a bit using transform. So if I go to transform and scale, it gives me grab handles on the picture, and then I can squish that into the right place. If you don't want to alter the squishy size of it, you can just check this little chain link box there on the top menu, and that means that you won't alter the size of it. So you can just shrink it down when it's roughly the right size. You can click the tick up here that finishes the action. Then you want to go to one of your other images, do the same thing, click select all, edit and copy, and then go back to your blank document and go edit and paste. And so then you'll need to go edit, transform, scale, and then make sure the little chain link is clicked up there so you don't squash the size of the thing, and then just shrink it down to the right size, put it in the right place, click the tick to finish the action, and then go to another one. So then go to that one next. It's the same thing, select all, edit, copy, back to your untitled document, edit, paste, edit, transform. Now you can go transform again if you want, and it should shrink it down to the same size yet. So then just grab it and move it. Continue doing this 8 times until you have all 8 pictures in the space on your blank document. And then once you've finished, you would go to layer and flatten the image, and then just file and save it as you did before into your folder as a JPEG, and then it's ready to share on Flickr or the like. This isn't difficult, it's straightforward once you get to remember all the actions. You can watch this over and over again if you want to remember the different sequence of actions. Although it's probably simpler if you use Lightroom, if you have Lightroom, as you can just select the images, go to print, choose your contact sheet, make sure that the images fit the contact sheet, and then go to printer, save as a PDF, or open in your image opening software and save as a JPEG. Hope that makes sense.